where did you guys just play at?
Save the music!
Hi, my name is Jacqueline Santos, and I'm with K&M, and this is...
YouthInAsia!
And can y'all introduce yourselves?
I'm Scrooge.
I'm Hooch.
I'm Dr. Werewolf.
The Congressman.
And I'm the sex appeal.
Okay, great. The first question I have for you guys is, where did your band name come from?
So most of us actually went to high school together, and him and I were taking a class where we were having some sort of Socratic seminar, and the topic was on euthanasia. And at that point, I was switching schools, so I thought it'd be funny to troll, and I said something along the lines of, I don't see why we should care about euthanasia. They're on the whole other side of the world.
I actually wasn't listening. I actually thought we were talking about the kids in Asia. I won't lie.
What are your thoughts on the now I'm playing? But the second question I have is, what genre would you consider your band?
You want to answer that, guitar?
Yeah, we got our very own name for it. It's Scrooge Metal. Yeah, named after this guy. But, I mean, it's really like a mix of like hardcore and kind of technical death metal at this point. But yeah,
Tech hardcore. I don't know.
Yeah.
What are some influence in your music? What inspires or influences your music?
That's a good question, because I think we all have different influences. We can just go down the line.
I love a lot of new metal, like Korn, Limp Bizkit, all them, and then I'm a huge Les Claypool fan. So I just implement all that, and I try to match whatever Jake decides to play to the best I can.
Yeah, I mean, I guess more death metal stuff like Cryptopsy's a big one currently.
yeah, death metal too, and a lot of technical death metal bands too. Like Origin is a big influence, and Cannibal Corpse is what I model a lot of stuff off of too.
For drumming, a lot of it's probably Joey Jordison from Slipknot and the Rev from Avenged Sevenfold. And growing up, I always really loved like pop punk. So like Travis Barker and like all those guys, just I don't know. That's what makes me want to play really fast and dumb beats.
As far as stage presence, I watch a lot of old Gerard Way clips. So
Good.
yeah, my Kim. I also like System of a Down. Yeah.
And Mordecai and the Rigby's.
Mordecai and the Rigby's, obviously.
And what would you say your creative process is like when making your music?
So to be honest, yeah, it's very
They
bad.
all come from stories. Well, we'll come up with a funny story, and if we think it's funny enough, we'll try to make a song out of it. But
Yeah.
that's kind of how it goes.
But also the guitar riffs are like so hard that it takes a long time to write.
Yeah, we'll spend a lot of time writing, trying to do harmonies between the two of us, and just getting it all together takes time. But it's a very chaotic writing process overall.
Yeah, I think that most of the time we write our songs like 2 days prior to a show. Like we'll decide during the week, like, hey, it's been a while since we've added a new song to the set. Like we should whip something out, and it hasn't failed us so far.
Yeah, it's usually either like 2 days before a show or like a span of like months. Like our song "Reusable Metal Condom" we wrote I think 1 or 2 days before a show, and then our newest song that we played for the third time live today, Sean Ricky, we probably spent like 2 months trying to write it. Yeah. I don't even know if it's done yet.
To be honest, it's still not done.
It sounded good to me, so.
I'm Maddie.
I'm Carlos.
And I'm Robbie, and we're Ink Dyed Hands from Houston, Texas.
What instrument? Could you guys introduce what instruments you guys play?
I'm Maddie. I do vocals and bass guitar.
I just do the drums.
I sing and play guitar.
Okay, awesome. The first question I have for you guys is, where did you get your band name from?
We got our band name because all of us are screen printers, and so our hands are always ink dyed. Yeah, that's how we got it.
what genre would you say your band is?
Definitely emo and
Tweemo.
Tweemo?
Some people have said Tweemo.
The people could say Tweemo.
What are some influences in your guys' music? Or like what inspires you guys?
Rainer Maria, Captain Jazz, Polar Bears, Make Me, Owls,
Braid, best band ever. MySpace Coaster. I'm gonna second and double down on Rainer Maria.
Yeah, I think whenever I was kind of new to the genre of music that we're playing, and I think I took my biggest influence from Rainer Maria and Braid also for learning drums.
And what would you say your creative process is like when making your music?
Our creative process is a little funky, only because all of us also live together. And so the creative process kind of looks like one of us having an idea and then jamming on it at home, and just it's really like a free jam, and we'll bring it to practice where we're allowed to be allowed without anybody knocking on our door. And we flesh it out, and it's beautiful.
And what is the history behind your band?
Almost 2 years we've been a band, but I guess like the history behind it is like, well, Carlos and I, we've been friends for like 10 years now. Like this year's our 10th year of being friends, and like we didn't play music together until like 2 years ago, and Robbie and I started playing music together around the same time, and like it really just became like a way to communicate with one another, like without words.
What are some favorite memories that you guys have together as a band?
Ooh, that's a great question. Because we do a lot together, because we also live together, so there's a lot.
We're together, live together.
We work the same job, and we sleep in the same house, and play in the same band.
Well, we went camping recently.
Oh yeah, that was actually dope. And whenever we woke up, there was a gigantic spider, like right over our tent, and we were just going me the whole time. And well, I would say the spider was like maybe this big. Like it was a significant spider.
It was full of little baby spiders.
Oh, that's even worse.
That ended up on our tent that we just got. That's okay though. That's okay. We were in their home. Like we were in it. Really, that's on me. Oh my God. There's gotta be more.
That caffeine has us a little loopy right now.
We all drank a pretty significant amount of caffeine. We like stayed up pretty late burning CDs for this. We do everything, or we try to do absolutely everything ourselves, which included like screen printing like the CD covers and like the shirts and the whole shebang. Anything you see out there, we did it, and it took us till like almost 4 a.m. That's a memory. But I think it's a beautiful thing because we chose to do it together.
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. Those are all the
My name is Maynard. Oh, shit. And I do vocals.
Hi, I'm Isa. I do vocals and guitar.
I'm Draven. I do drums.
I'm Jack, and I play bass.
I'm Marius, and I play guitar.
Awesome. The first question I have for you guys is, where did your band name come from?
Okay, so when I had first started the band, I was like thinking, I was like, wow, like we're all so different. It was like a completely different lineup, and I was like, wow, we're all so different, like patchwork on a quilt, right? And then the next day, I went to go to my hairstylist, and she was talking about how her like tattoos were patchwork style, and it just kind of felt like a sign to name the band that. So yeah.
And what genre would you say your band is?
Post-hardcore.
And what are some influences in your guys' music?
Okay, so everybody knows like my favorite band is Dance Gavin Dance. So personally, when I write riffs and vocals, I take a lot of inspo from Will Swan and Johnny Craig.
Like, I just do me. Like, I'll write what I like to write, what I think sounds cool in my head, you know?
Definitely, I do take a lot of inspiration from Josh Dunn from 21 Pilots. That's like the first drummer that like I saw, and he really stood out just because he was like so different compared to all the other drummers. And I was just like, wow, I want to be like him. So, yeah, that's how I got to where I am now with skill and stuff.
So I'm personally like the biggest Pierce the Veil fan in the world, and I love Jaime. So, dude, I love him, and I love how he plays. So I get a lot of my stuff from him.
I like a lot of like Devil Wears Prada, or I like metalcore. I like Sky Came Falling a lot, and a lot of those types of bands. Yeah.
And what would you say your creative process is like making music?
Let me answer that. Aries often just sends like a riff, and if we write it, we like it, then we'll write stuff on top of it. Or Aries and Elisa will work together and start something entirely, and then we just kind of all add on to it until it feels like full and up to our standards.
And what is the history behind your band? Like, when was the first time you played or something like that?
Okay, so we all kind of came together in like March or May of last year, and we played our first show in Houston at this place called Emmett's Place. It was interesting to say the least, but I mean, it was cool.
Back then also like we had a completely different lineup, so I want to say like along the way it almost felt like a puzzle, getting new members, and I just feel like we're really at the perfect spot where we can all mind meld and work together perfectly.
Kind of like Patchwork.
Yeah, exactly. See, it works out.
Always never stays.
Why don't you guys introduce yourselves and what instrument you play?
I'm Connor and I play guitar.
I'm Angel, I play the bass.
I'm Gabe, I do vocals.
I'm Aiden, I also do guitar.
I am Zach, I do drums.
Cool. The first question I have for you guys is, where did you get your band name from?
I really like Braid, which is a band, like an emo band from the 90s. They're like second wave. There's this song called Never Will Come For Us, and I really like that song, and that kind of got me into emo. So yeah. That's it.
Yeah, so like the name is just like based off of like the song.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
The second question I have is, what genre would you consider your band to be?
Pop punk. No, I mean like we've come up with many silly names. What we're working with right now is
we're doing AJR revival, right?
We're doing AJR revival. Yeah. No, I like to say like we're very like second wavy, classic post-hardcore, like very melodic, twinkly stuff. But I like to call ourselves emo, which is just emo and moe slammed together, because we're like emo, but we're like cute and awesome. What?
Geek rock.
Geek rock is another one that we've done.
Nintendo informed geek rock.
Yeah, Nintendo informed, Japan informed geek rock. Basically, like we're embracing these labels because it's just like we have like this nice kind of punky, hardcore, emotional sound, but we bring a bit of nerdiness, geekiness, dumb, fun, esoteric stuff into the music and stuff, and it's fun.
Cool. What are some influences in your music? What inspires some of your music?
I guess in terms of lyrics, anything really. I write songs based off TV shows, visual novels, light novels, youth fiction, really whatever. ancient Shinto folk tales, really. In terms of like vocals, I really like a lot of like 2000s post-hardcore vocals, but then also just like really raw screamo vocals. Like in terms of like my screamo vocals, I really like this old band Father Figure. They're from Denton. They do like really weird twinkly emo violence, and yeah, I love them. And I also metalcore. I like metalcore vocals as well.
With me, it's like strictly like second wave emo, so 90s emo. Like that's all I listen to, honestly. Like yeah, it's like I feel bad for everyone else around me in the car because like that's all I play, and it's been like that for 2.5 years, and I don't know why I'm not sick of it.
I take a lot of inspiration from first wave emo and like 70s funk.
I unfortunately also really like second wave emo and also slowcore. Yeah, I think like those two. Yeah, sure.
I listen to a lot of underground instrumental beats from a lot of random hip hop labels. Shout out Seb Bash. I really like this label, Backwoods Studios. They're out of New York, and they put out a lot of really cool eclectic shit. And I don't know, that's like what I listen to a lot, I think. Yeah.
Type.